BBN, what's good? This is your boy Big Mike right here, man. Look, in this video today, man, I'm gonna start this video right here off with a question. 2024 football season for Kentucky is 1 week away. That's 7 days away. Seven from kickoff. But why at this particular point are so many fans completely brought in, but then you still have a lot of fans who, well, I don't want to get too excited just yet. It's Kentucky football. So let me just slow down. Let me just breathe a little bit. Why it's so many fans not completely brought in or brought on with Kentucky football with 1 week to go. In this video, I'm going to give you guys 9 simple questions that I, as an amateur football fan, thinks about. So I have to assume that you guys out there who know football really, really well really have these questions, if not more, about this year. And we're gonna get right into this right after this.
Number one broadcast for all University of Kentucky sports, the Loyal BBN Fan Show, and it starts right now.
Okay, guys, thank you anyway thanks for joining. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed or liked the video, please go do so. It makes a difference on me. But look, let's just get right into this. Football is here, guys. Football is up on us, and we are excited. We have spent the whole summer dry. We know everything that's been going on with Kentucky basketball, but you know what? Basketball it starts in a little bit. Not right now. Right now, this is back to the grind with football. Man, I am super excited myself for football. I could not wait for that. And because of that, I still have the question is why does so many people still not are still not willing to completely buy in to this year in football? We got the talent, we got the D line, we got a quarterback that is, that's supposedly to be good. He was a 5-star at Georgia. We got a backup quarterback. We got receivers that have grown, but still, why so many people still reserved on just going all out on believing that this right here could be a very special year? And like I said, I have 9 questions myself that I'm still curious about, I still want to get brought into football. I still want to just be completely believing that Kentucky that they can have a very special year here in 24. So as I go over these 9 questions, please in the comments down below, let me know what your concerns are right now, and let me know if you agree or disagree with some of the questions that I have. Because like I said, hey, people out there know football a lot better than I do. So with my mind of thinking, somebody's got to think the same way or even bigger than this. So just let me know. So let's just jump right into these 9 concerns that I have still with 7 days to go in the football year of kicking off right here. So my first one is, will the old line get back to being the Blick Blue Wall? Or, we got experience, we got talent, we got guys who transferred in, we got the guys are big, they're SEC type linemen. Are they going to get back to being the Blick Blue Wall? I mean, that's for me, that's where it all starts. If you think about the running backs that we had in the past, you think about the line that they had blocking for them and the success that they have with our running back one going down, with Chip going down. Now we got the backup running backs. The old line is going to have to be better than even what they was even when Chip was in the lineup. We have got to get back to being the big blue wall, and that's still one question for me. Are we going to be consistent up front um, with actually taking care of the quarterback and giving the running backs a chance to hit holes and hit the second level? That's my first concern. Second one is, will Brock protect the football? Which, once again, it falls back into the O-line. Will the O-line allow him enough time so he can go through his progression, so he can go through his reads and make sure that he's hitting the right person, and that he's not just forcing balls in there anyway and causing interceptions? That's not what we need. Kentucky cannot win by putting teams on the wrong side of the field, which is in their where they play ball at. So we got to protect the football, and can Brock do that? That's a big concern. We don't know yet. He doesn't have enough out there on us to know if he's going to be someone that's going to protect on the ball or not. So we definitely have to be concerned about, is he going to take care of the football? We know he's a runner, but if he gets hit, will he fumble the ball? We know he's a big guy. They already say he doesn't like to slide. He likes to take a hit. But we got to be smart with it too as well. We got to know when to go down. We got to know when to just throw the ball away and just live to see another day. So that's another concern that I have. Um, is using two quarterbacks as the OC said that's going to be an option of using two quarterbacks. Is that a good sign? Is that a sign that using two quarterbacks that I don't really fully trust Brock, that I don't, my QB1, he's all right, but we are in a position where we're going to set it up so we can have two quarterbacks ready, QB1, QB2. Does that make you feel warm and fuzzy? Is that the new thing in college football? Is to be able to have a system where you just use two quarterbacks, or what? Is that something? If I'm a quarterback and I'm QB1, and I know that that it's not 100% my show, and I got to look over my shoulder because the next guy in line is going to be coming in more snaps than maybe I would like for him to be because it's my show. Let me get into a rhythm. Let me do this the way that I know how to do it. Is that a good sign that we don't trust our quarterback if we're going to have a two quarterback system? Not very positive, but we'll see if that works out in our favor. It's not the end of the world, but it does give you a moment of pause of saying, why do we need two quarterbacks for it? Why can't just be confident with QB1? Everything that we need to do as a team, QB1 can get that done. I get it. We throw schemes in, maybe a wildcat or something like that for another quarterback to come in. But at the end of the day, why do you got to taint, or why do you got to play around with the mindset of we're going to have a two quarterback system this year? It just really makes you wonder, how's the confidence going into the season with just QB1? Is he good enough to actually do that? Number 4, if Dion is double teamed on defense a lot, what does that do, or how does our other defensive linemen, how do they step up? Everyone know who Dion Walker is this year. Everyone know he's projected a first-round pick next year. They're projecting him to be one of the best in the SEC this year, which says a lot with the SEC being the best in the conference. In college football, that says a great deal. So my point is, if Dion's going to be double-teamed a lot, if teams are going to be zeroed in on making sure that Dion doesn't stop us, what does rest of our guys do? Do our other guys step up, and do they make a presence? Do they say, we got you? You got double team? That's okay. We got you. We're going to take care of that front line right there. We're going to take pressure off the linebackers, and we're going to stop that run right there where it's at. Something's got to give. You can't get Dion double team and the other D line not do their job. That's why they always say, do your job. If you're right there beside me and in the midst of the hustle and the grind, then do your job. Can I trust you to do your job? I'm getting double teamed. What does that say? Somebody is wide open. That means that I should be able to run as long as I want to and get to the quarterback and put pressure on the football. Will we make this happen if Dion is getting double teamed the whole ball game? Will we force other teams to play honest and play Dion one-on-one, and we'll see what happens, because our D-line has got to step up and they got to make a difference. They just got to, because Dion's he's gonna draw a lot of attention, and I hope because of that, the other guys are ready to step up and have a very good year as a result of that. Will the secondary be aggressive? We've been known for playing way off the ball and just playing safe. Let me say safe defense, I should say. But can we be aggressive? Will Brad White put those bring those corners up and play man to man a lot? Throw the guys off. Just don't let the guys just run out and just get into their routes easy. Heck, I'm a short, lazy, thick guy. I can do it. Will we be aggressive this year in the secondary? And will we change it up and force teams and force receivers to really beat us? Not because we're not aggressive, just because maybe they're a little better than us or whatever. But can we be aggressive in the cornerback position and take pressure off the safeties? We got to look this year. Our defense has stopped. We got to stop giving up the long ball. We got to eliminate that. We got to yes, we want to keep everything in front of us. I get that, but we also want to be aggressive, and we want to show teams right off the back, we're going to punch you in the mouth in the first, and everything you get will be earned. You're not going to just get we're not going to just give the quarterback enough time just to sit back, let you get into your route and everything, and then just hit you when you wide open, and then we make a tackle. No, you don't want to do that. You don't get off the field fast enough for that. So let's see if our defense can be very, very aggressive, unlike years past when we always playing prevent defense instead of being aggressive. So let's see that as well too. A big thing that a lot of people are talking about is, will Stoops let the offensive coordinator do his job? Why bring somebody in and you still going to put the strings on them and attach it to them and just give them so much room? Look, let it all hang out this year. What do we have to lose? The last 2 years ain't been great. It just has not been great. So why not? Let's just see what happens if you let the offensive coordinator just do exactly what you brought him to do and let him call his book and give him the freedom to do as he please and let him use his offensive brilliance to make sure that we keep teams off balance and we're not just playing soft just to try not to lose the ball game. Let's go out and let's win the ball game. Let's go out and play like we're here to win and not like we're trying not to lose. That's a big difference. It's a big difference. Can the wide receivers catch the ball this year? Every single pass this year is not going to be perfect. The thing about our wide receivers that we want to see when you start talking about elite wide receivers and just okay wide receivers. Elite wide receivers will go get the ball, even when the ball is not put in the perfect place where it maybe should be at. Elite wide receivers will go get that football. Can our wide receivers in 2024 go get the football? Brock is gonna get pressured. He's got to get rid of it sometimes. And if it's still somewhere in the vicinity of where you at, are you man enough? Are you strong enough? Do you have enough willpower to say, I'm going to get that football? I'm not going to let this defender just stop me from getting the football. And if it hits my hands, can I bring it down and bring it in? Can I hit the ground and still hold on to it? This year, Kentucky football cannot play around with drop balls, just going in and off the field, which is going to bring me to another point in just a moment. Can they make this happen? And that's the question that I'm asking right now. Can our wide receivers grow up and have a productive year where they catch the ball and then get downfield? What do they call it? Can we get some yaks this year? Let me get that yak, baby. So I hope that that's the case, and I hope that our wide receivers are ready to do that all across the board. We keep hearing about our wide receiver room is very strong. It hasn't been as strong in a long time. So if that's the case, don't tell me. Just prove it to me. And that goes along with the tight ends too. How do we get the tight ends involved? I didn't write that down, but I just thought about it. Will the tight ends be used for blocking, or are we going to get the tight ends involved in seeing what they can really do? If we got solid tight ends, why not use them? Just don't leave them out there. Make the defense have to cover for them. Otherwise, it makes it easy for me. Oh, the wide receivers, they ain't going out. They ain't going to do nothing. That's cool. Let's double up on somebody else, and let's take that away. You gotta use the guys that you got out there. And if the tight ends are that good like you say they are, use them. Let's see. Can the defense get off the field? That's the key right there. I can't tell you how many times the defense was so close to getting off the field, and they did something crazy, they got a penalty, or they gave up a big play, and we end up giving up not 3 points, but we end up giving up a whole touchdown just because of one dumb play on defense. Can we get off the field on Look, teams force us all the time to go 3 and out. Can we return the favor? Can we get teams to go off the field so we can get our offense back on you can't score. I mean, the defense can score. Don't get me wrong, but you can't score if the offense is not on the field. You're not going to catch an interception and go for a pick six. You're not going to cause fumbles and pick up the fumbles that often. So can you get the other team's offense off the field, and can you get on the field? Can you get the offense back on the field? That's going to be key right there. Keep the team behind the chains so we can be productive out there. We just have to. Let's see. Can the offense, which brings me into the next point, can the offense stay on the field long enough? Now, I get it. If we hand the ball off and the guy goes for 75 yards and a touchdown, and the defense got to go right back on the field right after that. That ain't gonna happen very often. Okay. Or if we throw a bomb and we score a long touchdown on a pass. Okay. That's not gonna happen every single play. Can the offense generate enough plays to give the defense enough time to rest out there? Can they that's a part of doing your job, offense, is keeping the defense on the sideline so they can rest. You don't want to put them in a situation where you just every time 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Come on, man. You can't do that to your defense. That's not fair. And that's why the defense, it's a different strategy when the defense can go 3 and out, when they can get somebody and bring them out after 3 plays and get your offense. It's different because you know the play and you're not guessing. You're not trying to mentally guess what the other team is doing every single play. It's just a different concept. But can the offense stay on the field? Can they stay ahead of the chains so they're not always just getting 3 and out? That's irritating. That's a sign of not calling the right plays. That's a sign of Stoops not letting the offensive coordinator do his job. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can keep teams off guard, keep them moving, keep them guessing, and can we be a team that can make long drives, keep their defense, and have them having their hands on their hips as signs of being fatigued, and can we push the ball, and can we keep our defense's legs fresh so when they get on the field, we can help those guys out. And by staying on the field and by scoring points, it takes a little bit pressure off your defense. Takes a little bit pressure off your defense when you can score. So can the offense stay on the field long enough so we can give our defense some rest? And I think that's the biggest thing that I got. Stay on the field. So those are defense. So those are my 9. Let me see. Catch the ball. So those are my 9 personally. My 9 questions of what I have for this year going into week 1 with only 7 days away. You guys let me know down below, what are your concerns that you have going into the seasons that's not allowing you to go full in on believing that Kentucky football can have a very special year. I mean, we all hope and we all believe that that we can have a very special year because we're Kentucky fans. So we want to believe the best, but still some of us may have a little reserve of going all in and just believing that this is going to be anything other than maybe a 7-6 season, maybe an 8-4 season or whatever. Can we do something special? And I think if you answer all these questions and if they can all be positive, then I think in a way our Wildcats should go out and have a very, very special year. Thank you guys for watching. I'm the Loyal BBN Fan Show. That's my text line right up here somewhere. If you got concerns or whatever, please text me at this number right here, the Loyal BBN Fan Show line. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like to this video and leave your comments down below. It makes a big difference. Until next time, you guys take it out, and you guys know exactly what I say. Go Cats.